Yes, there was an example right there from Korda of what happens when you don't hit through the ball and come round it or across it. Now we've got 2 set points for a 2-set lead. I think it's more evident, would you agree, on the backhand with Agassi staying with the ball. He seems to come round it on the forehand. He doesn't. He still follows through, but it's a quick whip afterwards, isn't it?
Exactly, yes. It's pretty flat on the double-handed backhand.
There's the 2-set lead.
Watching Sky Sports.
Andre Agassi 2 sets up on Peter Korda in the quarter-final of the US Open. But it was Korda who went into a 3-love lead in the third. That's where we rejoin it. Agassi to serve.
And having beaten Sampras 13-11 final set, he goes on to beat 11-9 final set in the final and earn himself a fortune.
Yes, the one thing they really have in common, apart from being early takers of the ball, is that they're both runners-up in the French.
Yes, the one Grand Slam Andre Agassi hasn't won, and the one that everybody said was the one he was most likely to win, I think.
Well, Agassi, out of camera, actually gestured to Gilbert and his girlfriend that the ball was out. So it must have been a fair way out. And you might have heard what Agassi said, let's try and get some errors now. Which sounds sort of negative, but of course he isn't. The way he plays the game, he still gives the ball a good rap. And as a result, hopes for errors. I think that's the beauty of his game, really.
Yes, players get more unforced errors against Agassi, don't they, than against anybody. It's strange, that. Couldn't be that he forces them out of them.
that Grand Slam Cup that Bill was talking about. Of course, it's as a result of points gained in these Grand Slam events that players qualify for it. It's very much the International Tennis Federation's answer to the ATP finals.
Lovely shot. And I remember him playing that shot so often against Sampras and Stish in the semi-final and final. It was absolutely incredible that he could come back after a semi-final when Sampras could hardly walk off court at the end of it. And Korda himself had cramps. Korda, 4-1. Looking good in this set.
Because Agassi has Kevlar, gut and bow brand in his rackets, they call his stringing method the KGB method. Although it has to be said, it's no secret. Well, I'm sure he appreciates it. He's done a few of these, attacked and then come in and played the forehand volley away from him, kept low and stayed with that one, much as Agassi stays with his ground strokes. Well, you've got to think of these, Korda's wife Regina, you've got to think of these as virtual set points, surely.
Brilliant return. Really does flow into these shots. It's lovely body action and arm action. Well, he's really earned this lead in this set. Agassi on the attack, not deep enough. And that whip past him, expecting it down the line, Agassi. Now Korda serving for the set.
Well, it'll be pretty rare this, if Korda wins a set off Agassi. He's lost very few matches, and in those matches he's won. He's only lost sets against Sampras 3 times, Chang, Larson, Wheaton, Edberg, Beresategi, Krajcek and Koretja all year. That's pretty remarkable. All other matches, and he's played so many, have been won in straight sets.
Says a lot for that much maligned word focus, which the players use. He's really zoned in on his job. Well, dubious decision, but call long. And so it's set point. Well, that was Monica Seller's answer to a set point against her this morning. Exactly that. Champions both responding. Set point again. Well, not only a set, but an easy set. Well played. Good way to start. Love game for Agassi. First time he served first in the set. Agassi 1-love. Fourth set, love 1. Look at Agassi running. I think he enjoyed it. Looks like it. He was just hurtling along. There he goes. And here he comes.
Yes, looking over to his box, his area of the crowd where all his fans sit, or the majority of his close fans, Brad Gilbert and Brooke Shields, looking for applause at the energy. Still breathing heavily.